still tuned in to your favorite morning show, Rise and Shine, and we are still live from beautiful Ajloun, and we are continuing our interviews with some amazing people here. And with us right now on the show is Dr. Mohammad Abu Ubeileh, historian and former director of Ajloun Antiquities, and we're going to be talking all about Ajloun, and I think we found the perfect person to tell us about Ajloun. So good morning to you, Doctor.
Good morning, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank the radio station and the program hosts and the director and the producer for hosting me in this morning program podcast of from Ajloun Nature Reserve, and also welcome all ladies and gentlemen among our listener. Thank you again. I am happy to be here.
Well, we are very happy to be having you, Doctor. So let us just jump right in, as they say. Can you tell us a bit about Ajloun's climate and its natural beauty?
The area, thanks for your question. The area of Ajloun district, about 420 square kilometers. It's included three valleys to the north of Ajloun, the Wadi al-Yabis Valley or Rayyan Valley. In the middle center of Ajloun, the Ajloun Valley or the Water Mills Valley. To the south of Ajloun, Rajib Valley. And also all the mountains around Ajloun, it's high mountains. The elevation of the mountain, especially Ras Munif, about 1180 meters above sea level. Ajloun Castle itself about 1023 meters above sea level. During 1355, when Ibn Battuta visited Ajloun, he described Ajloun fine town, good markets, strong castle, and streams run through the town. The water are sweet and good.
Well, great description. Thank you, Ibn Battuta.
Yes. The water mills also around the valleys, especially Ajloun or Rayyan or Rajib valleys, many water mills around the water. The water mills used during Ayyubid and Mamluks and Ottoman, and still used in the middle of the 20th century.
Oh, wow.
For grinding the
That's pretty
corn.
recent.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Doctor, just real quick, off air, you and I were talking, and I was explaining how mesmerizing the forests of Ajloun are, and how much I feel like there's a lot of tree density here in Ajloun. And you shared the fact with me about the ownership of the land in Ajloun.
Yes. 63 of area to the government.
63% of the
Yes,
area of Ajloun is to the government.
Yes, and you see the forest around Ajloun for everywhere in Ajloun.
Yeah, so that's why the preservation of the forest seems to be much better than other parts of the country.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on from nature to archaeology. Dr. Muhammad, if you could tell us, what are the main archaeological sites in Ajloun? And if you could tell us more about Ajloun Castle that you just mentioned.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for the question. According to the surface survey exploration in Ajloun during many times ago, the 250 archaeological sites have been recorded. The sites are spread across the mountains and around the valleys, has made Ajloun an open-air museum. The result of the archaeological excavation, the oldest settlement in Ajloun dates back to the Middle Paleolithic, about 40,000 years ago, near Rajab, the area called Mughur al-Hamam, or Cave of al-Hamam.
Wow.
Yes. And from that time to now, no historical gaps to the people still lived in Ajloun.
So it's been people have been constantly living
Yes.
in Ajloun from that time period, 40,000 years ago
Until
to
now.
this very day.
Yes, because the water
Amazing.
is still now the water. And also The main important sites in Ajloun, the Ajloun Castle. Everybody knows about the Ajloun Castle or Rabat Castles, which means high place, difficult to climb. It's an elevated hill. And the castle, it's one of a very few Arab castles dating to the Crusading times, have been built by Izzeddin Usama, one of the most clever governors of Saladin in 1184-1185. Its chief purpose was to check the expansion of the Latin kingdom in Transjordan, both from Kerak at the south and from Bisan across the Jordan Valley to the west, and to maintain easy communication to Damascus. In 13th century, the castle it became an administrative center and headquarters responsible to Damascus. In the castles itself, it's many defensive lines around the castle. The moat around the castle, 10 meters deep, 40 meters wide, and also the drawbridge.
That's a big moat.
Yes, and also the towers and the Mashicolis and Portocolis gates inside of the castle, and many living quarters and 8 towers, and many Arabic inscription dating back about who built the castle. The castle have been built many stages. The first stage, 1184. The second stage, 1214 by Aybak ibn Abdullah. The third stage by second Saladin in 1250, and the last stage by the Mamluk Sultan Baybars during 1263. The earthquakes in 1837 and 1927 destroyed 2 upper parts, and the Department of Antiquities have a project to reconstruction and restoration the castle to protect the archaeological monuments.
And I'm sure they will do it in the proper methods to do so and things like that in order to maintain the historical significance of it as much as possible.
Yes, and also the other side in Ajloun, also the mosque have been built 1247 by the Saleh, the name of the king Saleh Najmuddin Ayub. He is the brother of Saladin, and the minaret have been built by Sultan Papers in 1263. And also in Ajloun itself, the Sidi Badr, this is the place especially for Sufi.
Wow.
Yes.
It's amazing to hear how Ajloun has always had economic and strategic significance throughout all of history, pretty much.
Yes.
All right.
And
well,
also,
sorry, go
excuse
ahead.
me, Mr. Khalid, and also we have in Ajloun the Our Lady of the Mountain, and also Saint Elijah Church, and many cisterns and rocks and tombs and water mills, caves, churches, dolmens, monastery, chapels, water reservoir spread around the valleys and mountains. The Vatican has designated 2 Christian pilgrimage sites in Ajloun, Our Lady, the first site, Our Lady of the Mountain, and the Saint Elijah Church, which was built during the Byzantine period in 622 AD. And the prophet Elijah was born in the village of Listib. It's very close to Mar Elias Church.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, clearly there's a lot of archaeological sites for tourists to see and to experience here in Ajloun, but I want to switch gears to ecotourism. How can ecotourism and heritage tourism be integrated in Ajloun?
Thank you. In Ajloun district, there are several tourism trail, such as Rasoon Trail, very close to the nature reserve, and Honey Trail in Kufranje, Honey Trail, Royal Road Trail, and St. Elijah Trail, and Our Lady Mountain Trail. The visitors can enjoy for hiking, adventure, and mountain descent, and the trails which mix nature and history in our trip. Yes.
Okay, amazing. So to all the people that enjoy hiking on these trails, as you heard, you have many options to do so here in Ajloun. So moving on to promoting Ajloun, Dr. Mohammed, how important is it to promote Ajloun, promoting Ajloun tourism locally and internationally as well?
It's a great question. We need to promote it more through local events, festivals such as olive festivals, grapes festival, a traditional food festival, or sweet festival. And Ajloun should be part of eco and cultural tourism in Jordan.
All right, amazing. Sign me up for the Sweets Festival.
Yes.
All right, well, Dr. Muhammad, do you have any final messages that you would like to share with our listeners here on Bliss 104.3?
Yeah. Let us to protect Ajloun nature and archaeological sites. It's part of our heritage and treasure for all of us. We need public awareness about the value of our ancient sites. Finally, thank you, dear listeners, for joining us. Don't miss the chance to visit Ajloun soon.
Wallah, thank you for being with us once again. That was Dr. Mohammad Abu Ubeileh, historian and former director of Ajloun Antiquities here on Rise and Shine. We are going to take it back to the music, so don't go anywhere.
Thank you.